Good morning, guys. This is David from Busy Bee Farms, and I was coming out to see if we could work on the trellis for the beans. And I've got an idea of how we're going to do it. And as I was walking by, the girls were just really talking to me, our layers, and they have eaten all the bread that we gave them yesterday. There's a gentleman that brings bread to our church that is going out of date, and so they can't sell it anymore. So they bring it to us, and when everybody at church gets done picking through what they want, then they give me what's left to feed to the chickens. So it doesn't go to waste, which is, I think, a great thing for everybody. But thought you guys might enjoy seeing the girls and the bread that we give to them. So try to get you guys set up right here. So that's what we do, is we just kind of break it up, pitch it out here in the run, and all day long they sit here and peck at it and just kind of eat the bread up. And this is just old bread out of the grocery store that they didn't sell, and it's going out of date, so they can't sell it anymore. I've had it for probably a week or two, so the ones that look like they've molded a little bit, it's just fine for the chickens, but you and I would not eat it. But they peck it, and it gets hard, it doesn't matter, they peck at it and break it up and just love it. And when they run out of bread, their laying goes down. They really enjoy the bread. So we're going to come over here to the garden, and we're going to go down and try to put up a trellis for the beans. And we went and bought some rope, and I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a try. I saw this done at another place, and they just put a strand across the top and then have runners going down. So that's what we're going to try for. So guys, I was coming down this morning to trellis the green beans, and when I got down here, we found that something has eaten our green beans. This is what they looked like yesterday. Okay. And then you can see they were running. They were, they were out 2 foot tall or so, and we were needing to trellis them. Well, something, I'm assuming a rabbit, overnight came in here and had a wonderful time with our beans. Now we have the Premier One poultry net up around, and we're gonna need to weed eat and make sure it's touching all the way down. But these are our white beans. They got some of those. I think Laura said these are the mother Stollard beans or something other, some type of pea or bean or something other. She remembers all that stuff. I just do what she tells me. They didn't like them, so we might get some of them. But that's the reason that my video is going to change today. Is it no longer is trellising the green beans, because they're gone, and I don't know that they'll come back. But just to show you, we got some cucumbers coming on. It won't be too awful long, and these here, that one there is probably 3 inches long. We'll be getting something out of some cucumbers out of the garden. So my fencing that I had up from last year, if you remember, we extended the garden 12.5 feet. So my fencing was already cut, and I didn't have enough to make it to the end of my row. That was my mistake. And as you can see down in there, lots of blooms, lots of little cucumbers, and we're super excited to have stuff coming out of the garden. I cannot wait for Laura to make some more pickles. They're so good. Good morning, girls. Good morning. How are y'all doing? Y'all reaching through getting some grass? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. So we come down through, and I kind of picked the cucumbers back up. They were kind of growing together. Picked them up and tried to run them up the fencing. So keep them to where we can still get down through there. And Laura even planted some green beans up through here in between, and it's like they just come through the garden and picked what they wanted. Picked out what it was that they were wanting to snack on last night. So if I can catch them, we're gonna have some rabbit stew. So we don't have anything that is ready to pick yet. They're still growing, but just a little update of how things are going. Lots of little ones on, still more blooms coming on. Need to come out here and clip them up again. They've run out, and they need to be clipped up again. And I think these were the peppers. Got some, I think these are jalapenos, but I could be wrong. They might be bell peppers. I can't remember. Got a little bit of growth going on. Yeah, I think these are the bell peppers, and this next one is the I hope the fence is still off. I'll know here in a second. My big old leg touches it. Well, maybe this is the bell pepper. So they're doing good. More tomatoes. And they're up about 4 foot tall now. Maybe those are my jalapenos. Yep, those are the jalapenos. I see a little one on right over there. He's about a 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch long. Very good. Good morning, ladies. And these are the natto pinos. They look like and taste like a jalapeno, but they're not hot. And you can see all the little pods that are coming on that will be our jalapenos or natto. I'm fine with the hot, but I know there's some people that don't like the heat. And this was another row of beans like we have in the back there, that we were going to try them up here to just see if it was the soil. But as they come up, we had a better germination rate up here than we did in the back. So over this fall, I'm going to try to build our soil up and add some compost to it to help it to do better. So, I don't know, it might be too dark to show you Miss Brood. We got one broody hen that Laura talks to every day. She calls her Miss Brood. It might be too dark in here. Good morning, Miss Brood. How are you doing? We don't have a rooster, so she's not going to hatch out any egg. Well, hello. Hello to you. Oh, she was sitting on one egg. So, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'll let you get back to brooding. So, anyways, guys, that changes what we done today. I'll take you down and show you the sunflowers, and we got to go down and take care of Max's eyes. Guys, we're going down my sunflower patch, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is a squirrel, 2 squirrels over here in my sunflower patch. No, that's a bird. That one's a squirrel for sure. And just wanted to show you the sunflowers. So these are our sunflowers. They're up about 4 inches. I was probably too late planting them, but that's our sunflower patch. So guys, I hope that you had a safe and happy 4th Independence Day, and I hope that you enjoyed coming to see our channel. Come back and see us. God bless.